the arachnoiditis specialist who guided my treatment plan informed me that I have a pseudocyst in the thoracic region of my spine. And this, along with the rest of the scar tissue, is obstructing the flow of spinal fluid to my brain. And he said that is what caused the damage to the nerves in my ears. It went undiagnosed for a very long time. He said initially that I had basically a form of chemical meningitis that was not diagnosed. And that's what I had been going through in those first few months. I'm living with that and working with that and taking care of people while I had that. And he said that there's no way to remove that pseudocyst without causing additional damage to the spine, and that I should not permit anyone to enter that space with any needle or substance ever again, because it could cause me to be paralyzed or worse. He provided a great deal of information that my current care providers read. I'm very thankful for the nurse practitioner at my pain management clinic. He took the time to research arachnoiditis, to learn more about arachnoiditis. I know that other patients with arachnoiditis get some relief from opiate medications, and I hope that they can continue to get that relief. It doesn't work for me. The only thing that works for me is low doses of meds that control my nausea, and gabapentin, and a muscle relaxer to control the spasms in my arms and my legs, and behavior modifications. I have an inversion table, and I have a cot that I use to draw. I lay down on my stomach and draw that way. I have to lay down every 3 hours to give my spinal fluid time to go back to where it's supposed to be. It gets stuck in my lumbar spine, and there's a lot of swelling there. If I'm vertical too long, it puts pressure on the nerves in the lumbar region, and I have problems with managing my bowels when that happens. In the winter of 2011, I was not able to digest solid food for a while. It turns out that there's damage to the nerves that control the descending colon. So I was referred to a spinal cord injury clinic, and they helped guide some of the bowel management treatment there. And I have to point out that in my referrals at the top of the page, it now says the statute of limitations has passed on my case. And the doctors at that spinal cord injury clinic were very receptive to me after they saw that, very empathetic. They were apologetic for the damage that had been done. Prior to that statement in my referral, I had always been treated like I was imagining everything. They looked at the MRI and confirmed the diagnosis that the arachnoiditis specialist had given me. And I continue to work with my local pain management clinic. I have to say that when I went to that spinal cord injury clinic, one of the first things they tried to do was give me an epidural steroid injection to manage my arachnoiditis pain. And the steroid they wanted to give me was Kenalog. Coincidentally, about 2 days before that, I read an article that Kenalog causes arachnoiditis, and I asked the practitioner that was going to give me this injection, I said, well, doesn't this cause arachnoiditis? How can you use it to treat it? And he told me there's a 50-50 chance that it will make you feel better, and there's a 50-50 chance that it will make you feel worse. And he said, we just won't know until we try it. They didn't tell me I was coming in that day for an epidural steroid injection. I was supposed to be there for a bowel management appointment, at least that's what I was told. I told that doctor that I thought it would be better if he tried that Kenalog in his own spine first. And I said he could call me and let me know how that worked out. And I left, and I turned around and made the 2-hour trip home, laying in the back of the car. I didn't go back. I trust my local practitioners to listen to what I have to say now, and to do research if I need it. And there's limited times when they can do anything to intervene, but they are open-minded enough to take the time to learn more about what's going on, to understand their own lack of knowledge about this condition that is completely and totally preventable. No one should have to have this. And I don't think that I will ever go to another practitioner for this particular concern. I think that I'm doing better now because I have learned to adapt to arachnoiditis, and I have accepted that this is what my life is going to be, and I made a decision that I will still have a life, and I will surround myself with people who can adapt with me as I move forward, and I will not dwell on the past and the damage that was done. I am making this video so that other people can understand the risk they take every time that they agree to a spinal injection. And although it's very hard for me to remember the thing that happened in those first couple of years, I think it is important to make this point to any patient who does not ask enough questions, or to make this point to any practitioner who thinks that the medication that he or she is injecting in someone's spine is safe just because it's the way that they've done it for years. Read the material safety data sheet. Find out what that medication is doing. Make sure the substance you're using is safe for your patients. That's your job. Take the time to do your job. And please, if you give someone a spinal injection, monitor them for symptoms of arachnoiditis so that you can intervene, so that you can do an MRI to confirm. Make sure you know a radiologist that knows how to read the MRI. Your patients deserve that. I didn't get it, but you can give it to them.